Thank you for your pledge on Patreon. Raquan Lucas.
Hey, yo, Flip.
Yo.
I'm going to put you on to some fire, man. They got this new beard wash company. They got the lotion and the everything.
What's their name?
They got a recovery room.
What's the name?
Maestro's Classic.
G-Money's up front.
I'll put you on.
I've been with you on the Maestro's, sure? Man. You forgot where I brought you? You forgot where I brought you up there?
Oh, man.
You forgot about Ghost?
All right. What's his name?
Ghost, you know again?
He cool, man. Ghost is cool, man.
Yo, make sure you get your Maestro's Classic beard care products today at Target, CVS, or go on maestrosclassic.com and use the promo code QueensFlip to get 10% off.
10%, that's it? I thought it was free if you put your...
Are you crazy?
All right, I get it.
Make sure you go there today. Log on, maestroswithas.com. I'm from Queens. G-Money!
Yo.
What up, man?
What's good?
Talking to Mike, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here. What's up? You know what I mean?
I hear you good. How you doing, man?
You got sponsored today? What's going on here?
Yeah, this episode is not sponsored by Red Bull. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Yo, first of all,
what's up? What happened?
Yo, tell them niggas stop atting me, bro.
What you mean?
Tell your people to stop atting me. I do not coach. Somebody wrote me a long letter like, yo, it's a shame. I hear you don't wear clothing. I was going to send you something. Stop talking for me, bro.
Listen,
stop shouting them out, bro. What are they paying, bro? Are they paying the right fee, bro? You giving them a whole shout out. I don't like counting people money. This is my man. He got to eat. But I'm saying, like, it look crazy. You know, from now on, I'm going to get ready to go. Shout the people out. I got nothing to do with this, bro.
You know what's funny? Somebody DM'd me today, right, with a clothing line, and they said, yo, I usually don't pay people to wear my stuff, but they want to pay me to wear their stuff just so they can see you get mad at the intro of this shit.
That's facts. That's facts. I don't co-sign it.
With that being said, shout out to Famous Baby and 9-3 Till Forever. You know what I'm saying? They from Indiana. They supplied me with this nice situation right here. You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice jacket.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. I like that.
That's hard.
Yeah.
You want one of these?
Nah, I'm good, man. That's fire.
He's cool. I can switch.
Nah, because you're not. What are you charging?
I mean, I can't speak. That's we on air right now. I can't talk about personal business on air, baby. You know what I'm saying? But
sound effects. We can't hear the sound effects in the room.
You hear it?
When he's pressing the ding ding. Yeah.
The Cash App button is going crazy.
Yeah, man. This is corny, bro.
Shout out Famous Baby, man. Shout out to 9-3 Till Forever. You know what I'm saying? They're from Gary, Indiana. Appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? And I had to wear it today because I guess. You know what I'm saying? I try to dress for the occasion a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know what I guess has to do with that.
The movie Juice, you know.
What does he have to do with that?
The DJ, that's what, you know. DJ? The DJ? Juice?
He wasn't in the movie.
You wouldn't know about this. He don't get it. He don't.
The movie that he was in, I saw the movies and stuff.
The movie Juice is a real inspirational movie to DJs.
DJ, yeah, of course. But we not
so
gonna overhype him.
I guess.
We ain't overhyping him.
I'm gonna hype him, bro. This our
even
first,
though he deserve it.
This is our first DJ guest up here.
Even though he deserve it. Don't get it twisted.
And this is my man's.
Bias.
Hold on. And I feel like he deserves to get hyped, man. You know what I'm saying? You go to the corner already?
Yo. What is this biased behavior, bro?
He deserve it, bro. He worked hard for a long time.
Yeah. Let's put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
But before we do that, finish. I don't want to interrupt.
No, that's all.
Yo, let me ask you a question, because they asking me. I'm not wearing nothing, bro. Y'all gotta come with the
Maestro. Shout out to Maestros, man.
Facts. See?
Yeah.
Maestros pay as I weigh.
Is that? Oh, that's a lot of money, man. So I'm with the money kind of.
But let me ask you a question. No, go ahead. The problem with you was that I was thinking about you all day.
Thank you.
That's very sarcastic. And you're racking up on clothing, and I'm like, I wonder, like you breaking the bank.
Listen, these guys are saving me. First of all, it's a one hand wash the other situation. You know what I'm saying? These guys want their clothing line promoting it. I need clothes. I want to wear it. I ain't gotta go shopping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been shopping in a long time.
Now, Ojo, so I salute to these guys, man. You know, I can't hate on my man. He doing this thing. I mean, I already don't like it, but salute. I'll be honest. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like it at all.
Why you don't like it? Tell me why you don't like it.
I don't like it because I'm trying to figure out how much you charging, bro. Are you making a bank on me, bro?
I mean,
are you violating me, bro? You violating me now because you making a bank. I'm not getting PC off of that.
I mean, hey, you know.
You out here caking, you smiling, you come in here smiling.
Cash App going crazy.
G-Money.
Yo.
Episode 127. Yeah, we made it. We try to change up. We can't say the N-word. Even though we say it anyway, but we want the intro.
The intro to be clean.
YouTube, the intro to be clean for YouTube, the algorithm. But we got a special guest.
Yes. It's our first DJ on the show, man.
I'll let you do the introduction.
I mean, you know, this guy, you know, you may know him from commercials.
Facts.
From TV, not TV shows, from movies. From tours.
Dun, 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 dun.
You seen him all across the world.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
What happened?
Round of applause. Who we had in the building?
One time, my man DJ Jus in the
DJ
building.
Jus in
y'all.
the building. Round of applause, man.
Yeah.
You got the sound effects in other one. We can't hear it in here, man. Cause Jus is nodding his head to nothing.
Yeah. Nah, I'm saying, yeah, we here.
How you doing, man?
What's up, Jus?
What's the deal? What up?
Let's get at him already.
What's good?
I'm gonna get it on for you. I'm gonna hold you down.
Yeah.
Why you scared to come on the show, man? What's up? let's go out to let's get to it right now. Why you scared to come on the show? Wow, we asked you a long time ago to come on the show, man.
Nah, I know, man.
You our brother. You our little brother, man.
Nah, it's all about timing.
So-
It's all about timing.
Good answer. Good
Yeah,
answer.
you know what I mean? It was all about timing with this one.
I get it because the tour coming up now, so it's,
Yeah. Got a lot
you
coming
waited
up.
for the tour to come
Yeah,
up. You know, so-
definitely.
You gonna allow this man to tell us his shenanigans? You know, I'm gonna get into it a little later on, but me and Jus, you know, we've been around each other for a long time. I watched this young man grow up.
Yeah,
I
true.
caused his grandmother trouble at Roy Wilkins.
Facts.
But respectfully, and I'm gonna respect him, but he's talking shenanigans. You know, he was afraid of what Queensfield was gonna say. And I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up after the introduction because I want to get down to the bottom.
God.
You know what I mean? He reminded me about some stuff that I forgot. But I'm not gonna bring up. One thing I'm not gonna do is throw anybody in the bus or say any names or anything. But I'm just gonna ask him if he remembers the situation.
You can't do that, man. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah, see it? I see it. See it?
how is that betrayal? He brought it out. He reminded
There
me.
Not to bring up during the show.
I bet.
That's old stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
I respect that.
But we here, man. Let's you know. I feel like your resume speaks for itself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But for those who may not know, you from Queens, born and raised.
Yeah. Queens, big Queens.
Big Queens.
Queens get the money.
And you started DJing at what age?
Started DJing when I was 2.
2.
Yeah.
What the hell you was using at 2 years old, man?
Yo, I was on the turntables. Like
Techniques?
Yeah, I was on the Techniques. Techniques 1200s. My pops was spinning, and I was just right there, basically just watching the whole process. Then every time he'll leave, like go to work, I'll go behind his back, go inside his room, and start scratching up the records and stuff. You know what I mean? Breaking the needles, going through the records, learning the labels. That's how I mean I really got started.
So did he show you, or you just that was your way of learning like that? You messed up a bunch of records first. You scratched the records up, probably crazy.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like when he'll come home, he'll see the result. Like, yo, who was in here doing this? Like, yo, I'm gonna teach my son. He really want to do this. I was doing this like every other day, just going into the room, getting on, or trying to jump on the crate while he's on, trying to play, interrupt him. And then he finally, you know what I mean, gave me the time and taught me.
So when did you start to get, like, I guess, to the point where you were kind of good?
4.
At 4?
Yeah, at 4.
You kind of realized, like, okay,
yeah,
I got it. He realized it, like, yo, my son got something.
Exactly. Like, I had to learn the timing. I mean, at 2 years old, like, I ain't even know how to talk. You feel what I'm saying? So by the time I got to 4, like, I knew the timing. You know what I mean? I knew how to move the fader the right way. You know what I mean? Simple stuff. But yeah, I was good by 4. By 4 or 5, I was straight.
What was, like, some of his methods of teaching you how to DJ? Like, what do you remember him saying to you first about, like, timing and stuff like that?
That was one of the things. He used to teach me about timing. I used to love blending. Like, I mean, putting 2 records together. He taught me about the pitch. You feel what I'm saying? He told me about don't overcut, because I love scratching too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't overcut. And one of the things he taught me, like, later on in life, maybe like 4 or 5 years later, he taught me, yo, you gotta learn how to talk on the microphone. That was one of the most important things that I could really remember him saying vividly.
Right.
Like, yo, you gotta learn how to talk. I used to just get on the joint and say my name, DJ Jus. That's it. He like, now you gotta say more. You gotta interact with the crowd. You gotta interact with your audience. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta learn crowd control. So,
Yeah.
Tell us about your father real quick. Who was your father?
my pops is Herb. Well, that's what he go by. His name's Herb, aka Sleep, TSO. That's Big Level 10.
Tell us about him. Tell us about what you know about him as far as like being a DJ, how he got started. Just give us a synopsis on your father.
Yeah, well, he started out at the crib. You feel what I'm saying? He started at the crib. learning how to DJ or whatever. He used to do like all the park joints, all the local parties, all the high school parties. That's how he started out. And then again, when he had me, I started out so early. He didn't really have to do much. You feel what I'm saying? He put all his work. He probably wasn't even DJing for that long, bro. He probably was DJing for a couple years, and then he had me. And then whatever he knew from that point in time, he just put into me.
Wow, it's a nice story. Nice story. So you're a young DJ.
Yeah.
Your family though is in a lot of things like hold on, let him finish drink his water. What is that?
Liquid's Club. Be like water, be everywhere. It's my water right here.
Okay.
It's my water company right here.
Respect.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later too. I got shit popping for real. We on level 10.
Talk good shit, man.
I'll tell the one G, tell your man chill out, G.
No, I'm just saying we got shit going. That's all.
Why you did that with the water? Why you drink the water while I was talking, bro?
He knew what he was doing. He set it up.
You a little posh? You poshed?
Nah.
All right. Your family is, grandma's. What did she do? Because I remember grandma. Like she, what was she in Roy Wilkins? I remember seeing her and she telling me flip. I'm saying I remember giving trouble. Like what was
she ran Roy's. She was working there before I was born. She was working there for years. She ran after school program. She ran the camp for all the kids that went to summer youth employment. Yeah, I know Miss Spalding. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody know Miss Spalding. And then she has an organization too, football, basketball, and cheerleading, Springfield Rifles. And Riflettes, yeah. So that's for the girls and for the boys of the Rifles. So she got her organization, and that started at Ray Wilkins as well.
What do you mean an organization? What is her organization? Say it again.
Her organization is the Springfield Rifles and Riflettes.
She's
came
the
up with
president. The Springfield Rifles.
Yeah, that's her organization. Yes, she's the president. Yes. That is her organization.
Hold up.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Don't add sauce to Miss Spalding's resume, bro. I respect grandma. She's a legend. I salute her. But don't hype it, bro. Roy Wilkins came up with that, the rifles. The person who owns Roy Wilkins Park, which is back in 1894.
Yeah, she bought, she bought Roy Wilkins. She bought rifles. She bought her sauce to Roy Wilkins.
We didn't take her sauce. Her sauce is fire, but don't say she came up with the rifles, though.
She came up with the rifles. Yeah, she's the president. Yes.
Wow. Shout out to Miss Spalding, man. Round of applause, Miss Spalding, please.
Yeah.
Round of applause for her,
What's up,
please.
Grandma?
Yes. So, she came up with that, and you watch, because we want to get into you as a child, but what story she told you about how she got into the whole Roy Wilkins field? Like, what did she tell you about how she got it, how it came to her? Did she ever get into that with you?
Nah, she never really told me that. I've asked her stories about it. You feel what I'm saying? I've asked her stuff, but she's never really sat down and told me yo, this is how I got the job, or she just told me yo, this is what I do. People got to come through me to book the cafeteria, to book the gym. You feel what I'm saying? People want the field. We got to work it out. Go through the parks department, stuff like that.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what's next? Now you're 4 years old now. You got the DJing down pat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where do you go from there? You get good. Do you know that you're that good, or do you kind of playing like it's a toy, or you taking it serious?
Yo, on the real, I ain't know that I was that lit. I didn't know. You feel what I'm saying? It was just something that I saw my pops doing, and I wanted to do it. Right. You know what I mean? It wasn't until the news came. It was Eyewitness News. When they put me up, they came to the house, they shot me. I was DJing, I was talking a little bit. You know what I mean, just a little a day-to-day little joint. It was a nice setup for me that they did, and they put it out. And that joint went viral. I was all over. I was in the newspaper, I was on TV, and then it took over from there.
So that was the first initial introduction to the world with DJ Jus.
Yeah.
So how did they hear about you?
Yeah. Well, I guess the word had traveled that I was a young kid, just coming out DJing. I had my manager at the time was Gary Hitman Miles. Rest in peace, Gary. He died a couple years ago. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Gary. He was Lil Neek's uncle. That's how me and Neek met. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the next. You see where I'm going? That's the next. But Gary, he's also first cousins with Ed Lover. You feel what I'm saying? So Ed Lover had the radio show, Hot 97 with Dr.
yeah.
Dre. Yo, got my young boy, give him the look. Ed and them brought me up there. I did my thing. I did my thing early in the morning on their show.
Wait, hold on. Before you, cause you speeding.
Okay.
As Flip says, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I'm just letting. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. How did
Yeah.
the news? So the news heard about Young DJ in Queens.
Yeah.
That was doing, so they wanted to come to the crib and film you.
Yeah.
So they came through. They filmed. They set it up.
Yeah.
You went viral.
Right.
Well, viral back then is different from now, but you went
Right.
viral in the news, newspapers.
Yeah.
And then from there, what happens?
And then from there, that's when the radio happens.
So you met.
Like straight from straight from the Eyewitness News.
How'd you get a manager? You got a manager after that because he knew that it was time to.
Yeah. I got a manager right after that.
Got you.
You feel what I'm saying? I got a manager as soon as me and Neek met. Like, this what we gonna do. We gonna lock it in. Like, Neek rap, you DJ, we gonna make it happen.
Got
You feel what I'm saying? But when I did the radio thing with Hot 97, that was big for me as well. You feel what I'm saying? So that opened up a lot of eyes for me, gave me opportunity to do more stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Then Apollo came. Then you feel what I'm saying? All of that stuff came just off of those looks. McDonald's commercial, like.
Let's slow down real quick.
It's-
Pardon me.
It gets
You see,
wild.
all that is good. All that is good, and I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I watch you, you know me, grow up. I'm proud of you. I'm looking at some things now, but we have to slow down. And what I mean is that it's all about the personal life. You going to school.
Yeah.
What school you went to. How was it in school? You know what I mean? What was that, you being popping at that age, how was it in school? First of all, what school did you go to as a kid?
Okay, well, I went to St. Clement Pope in Southside, South Ozone Park. It's not even a school anymore. Like, when I graduated in 04 from the 8th grade, we was the last graduating class. So, you know what I mean? I ain't even have a school to go back to have a reunion or nothing. Like, where the fuck my friends at? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was what I was thinking at the time. Like, we actually, I speak to a lot of them now, but yeah, I went to St. Clement Pope in Southside on 142 in Rockaway, right off 142 in Rockaway.
Know what you talking
bro.
about.
Yeah,
Know what you talking
I
about.
was right there from kindergarten to 8th grade. Graduated from there. Yeah. You want to keep going? Well, I went to high school too? Or that's just where I was at right there from kindergarten to 8th.
Tell us how school was, bro. Like, were you popping in school? Like stop. Like, don't let me.
I'm gonna tell you. Nah, I was definitely lit in school. Like, you know what I mean? Popular, I was fly. I had the braids. You know
Of
what I mean?
course. Yeah.
So, yeah, school was cool.
School was
Like,
cool.
yeah, nobody really. I didn't get treated different though.
Respect.
Like, I ain't get treated different. Like, everybody that I was in school with, like, they basically seen me come up. So, you know what I mean? It's all good. Like, they was happy to see me on TV. They was wondering, yo, why you ain't come to school for 2-3 days? And I'm like, yo, look, because I did this. So, you know what I mean? It was like they was winning with me.
One thing I do give you for knowing you personally, you are a humble dude.
Very.
You're very humble. And,
Very.
Wherever you got that from, whether it's your father, whether you acquired it, you're very humble and you're very respectful. So, I salute you for that. You know what I mean? You're not a person to brag and boast. So I could understand why people gravitate to you and appreciate you and be excited for you as you are for yourself.
Thanks, man.
Because of how humble you are. You've always been humble. So I salute you for that, though.
100%.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
So Hot 97, you do the Hot 97. Ed Lover,
Yeah.
they get you on Hot 97.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you played on there? Did you
Nah,
choose?
I don't even remember what I played. Yo, like, I honestly don't remember nothing, bro, from that day, from
the first day.
No, I don't remember anything. I just remember, like, it was simple. Yo, just wake up, you go to school, you come home, or you might have to miss school for an event, and you just show up and play. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I wasn't reading nothing. I wasn't talking to nobody. I was just coming in. Yo, I'm just getting on, showing what I had to show. I'm out.
This was at what, age 5?
Yeah, this was like 5. Yeah.
So you on the radio at 5?
Yeah. That was the first time I was on the radio. And then I ended up getting my own show on Hot 97 as well, every Saturday morning from 8 to 9 with Kurt Flirt and Lil Neek. It's called, every Saturday morning from 8 to 9. It's called The Playground. So we done did that and did Summer Jam. I done did all that. Yeah.
So after that, what's next? You on Hot 97 for how long approximately?
I'll say 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah. I'll say
So
like 2
in
years.
between that time, what was going on in the streets? You doing parties? You doing You doing shows? You doing
Yeah,
events?
I'm doing videos. I was
Videos.
doing a lot of videos at the time. I was in a lot of videos. I did A plus. You remember A plus
Mm-hmm.
from LI? Yeah, that's my man from Hempstead. Shouts to A plus. I did his first video.
Wow.
I was in Total's video, Kissing You. I was in the Kissing You remix video. It was one more other video I did. I might be what was it? I did Yvette Michelle's video. I'm not feeling you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was in a couple videos, but I was moving around. You feel what I'm saying? Shaking and baking. Not really doing clubs because I was young, but I was doing all the backyard parties. You know what I mean? My birthday parties that I used to do was crazy. You feel what I'm saying? That I was doing in my backyard. I was doing I was moving around. I'll go out with my pops. My pops would do a party. I might be sleep on top of the crate in the back, or you feel. And I'll come through. He'll come wake me up. Yo, just come through. Put on. I'll come through. DJ real quick. Get
So
out
he was
of there.
still DJing at the time too. He was still doing his parties. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, but my pops he never took it mainstream. Like, I never understood that. Like, he never took it mainstream. Like, he took it serious, but he ain't never go main. Like, he just always was like, yo, listen, they need a DJ, private DJ, they gonna call me. You go main. You go do this. So
he put all the time and effort into you.
Yeah.
He seen the gold mine. He's like,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
That's actually dope, though. To be honest,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. His father, see the talent in his son. You know, and he took the back seat and allowed you to get the shine.
Yeah.
So you was in these videos, you were moving and shaking. What's next? Big Pun video?
Oh yeah, the Big Pun video. The Big Pun video came a little. When was that? Pun
Came
wasn't
later.
even alive. Pun wasn't alive when we did his video. So that was later on. I was in a couple. Yeah, I was in a couple more. I think I was in one more. Oh, I was in before the Pun video. I did Chuck D. I did Chuck D video shoot from Public Enemy. I did his video shoot.
And all his videos, like I'm watching Total featuring Puff Daddy kissing you, right? You was in that video, right?
Yeah, I was in that video. Yeah,
Is it because Ed Lover, because he was in that video, right?
yeah, he was in that video too.
Is it because of the rapport you built with him?
Yeah,
he was
it
pulling
could've
you
been.
in?
Yeah. He definitely is. He definitely is a part of the start. Like, he gave me my first pair of turntables.
I love it.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta ask him quick, cause he's so industry. He wants to answer things and paraphrase, but we're gonna get at him.
Nah,
Yeah, Ed Lover gave you your first pair of turntables. That should have been the first thing out your mouth.
Yeah, nah. I mean, you know how we do it.
I got you. So you're doing all these things. Ed is bringing you around. You with you had the playground.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, and that was a show of you DJing.
yeah. I was DJing and I was talking too, doing breaks. Me and my partner Lil Neek and Kurt Flirt. Shouts to Kurt Flirt too.
Where's Lil Neek now?
Lil Neek, he in the South. He in the Carolinas.
Okay, you still speak to him?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, so you had all that going on. Now, did the success, because right now, you're popping, moving and shaking at a young age, did it become overwhelming at all for you at a young age?
Nah, I ain't even realize it, dog. I ain't even realize it. Like, it'll be like, again, like, I'll be in school, then I won't be in school for 2 days, but then I'm back in school the next day. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I always was grounded, and that plays a part in me now. Like, I know what it's like on the other side. You feel what I'm saying? I know it. I lived it already. I've been there for years. But then it's like, you come back, and sometime reality hit your ass. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, I'll leave, I'll go on tour, but then it's like, damn, I might have to do summer school. You feel what I'm saying? Or I was seeing both sides. So I mean, that kept me right where I needed to be.
How did that affect your grades at that age? Like, were you slacking in school because of that tour and stuff, or you still was on top of it?
Nah, it wasn't until I got older until it really played a part. And like, when I got in high school, it played a part. Like, I was in Jack, and it was like, yo, I was a senior, and it was like, yo, go on tour, or go to school, play basketball. I'm going on tour. You feel what I'm saying? I had to wind up doing a whole nother year. You feel what I'm saying? Because I chose basically the only thing that I know, really. I mean, I know more, but just knowing DJing from 2, that's what I know. I'm like, I'm going here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going here. I'm going on the road. But when I was younger, I would just get the work and do it on tour. We'll get a tutor, get it done.
What was a pivotal moment for you when you were younger? What was one of the highlights at that age?
What age?
Like the age that we're talking about, as far as like not from 2, but when you started moving and shaking before you got to high school. What was the biggest thing that happened to you for you?
The biggest thing that happened for me? My movie.
What movie was that?
My movie. I'm gonna say my first movie. My very first movie I did was big for me. Music of the Heart.
Okay.
That's a movie that a lot of people don't know me for that. They know me for my second movie. They know me for Prison Song. But my first movie though, when I got called for that, I'm like, alright, this that bread, this that acting money. You feel what I'm saying? This is it right here. This is gonna solidify me as an actor, not as DJ Jus. Like I'm Justin Spalding you feel what I'm saying, on this set.
What's it called again? You said
Music of the Heart.
Music of the Heart.
Yeah, Music of the Heart with Meryl Streep.
Okay, I did see that.
Yeah, Angela Bassett.
I'm watching it. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
So music of the Heart.
Yeah.
I'm watching the trailer right now. Was your first movie? How did you end up getting that role?
I auditioned for it. I actually went to an audition. I went to an audition. We was in I think we was in LA for it. We was either in LA or we was out here in the city for it. I'm not too sure where I was. But me and Neek, we both went for audition for 2 kids. I played the kid in the 80s and Neek played the kid in the 90s. You feel what I'm saying? And I ended up getting the spot. That was my first movie. I never went to acting school, never did nothing. They was liking the vibe. I read, and then they was like, "Yo, now you gotta play an instrument." I'm like, "Oh, I could DJ. That's what I do that." They're like, "No, you gotta learn how to play a violin." So I had to go to school to learn how to play the violin.
Wow.
So yeah, I went to school, learned how to play the violin, went back again, read again with the violin. You feel what I'm saying? I wound up getting a part. That was my first movie. Not really.
That's too long, right?
Not really, but every once in a while though, like I'll take the violin out and try to play, but I ain't good though. I ain't good.
What made you want to go to acting though?
Nah, I mean it wasn't me. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't me. My agent at the time, Sarah Rainmaker, out in Cali, she was plugged in. You feel what I'm saying? So she had me and Neek everywhere. Talking about everywhere. She had me and Neek doing movies, red carpets, TV, everything, sitcoms, everything. Like, word, we was real right. Word.
So you do the movie.
Yeah.
You moving up now. When do you meet Bow Wow?
I meet Bow right after that.
After the movie?
Right after the movie, I meet Bow.
Where you met him at?
I meet Bow. The first time I ever seen Bow, I was in D.C., Washington, D.C. The first time I ever seen Bow, we was in D.C. At a concert. And he didn't know who I was. I didn't know who he was. You feel what I'm saying? But they was telling me about him. Like, yo, it's Kid Bow Wow, boom, boom. He about to be the next one. You feel what I'm saying? I'm already me at the time. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, all right. You feel what I'm saying? We'll see. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, and we still, like, we didn't ever contact. We never had no contact. You feel what I'm saying? And then right after that, maybe like he went on tour. He went on his first tour. He went on Scream tour. I didn't go on the first Scream tour. I went on Scream tour 2. He went on the very first Scream tour. I was supposed to go on that tour with Lil Zane. You feel what I'm saying? I was supposed to be Lil Zane DJ on that tour, but it didn't work out. And it was too late of a notice. It wasn't no bad business or nothing. They called me with like a week within and was like, yo, you want to do this with Zane? I'm like, hell yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to go on tour. I've never been on tour. It's my first tour. You know what I mean? Damn, the fuck. And then, so then after that, I get a phone call. It's summertime, bro. I'm on the block. I'm in Queens. Yeah. Summertime, bro. Grandma crib, bro. I got the hoop in front of the house. I'm playing ball, bro. I get a phone call. Yo, come in the house, come in the house, come in the house. somebody from Atlanta, Georgia, is calling the phone talking about they want you to go on tour, and Jermaine Dupri and so. I'm just hearing. My grandmother don't know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
She don't know who. She don't know. You know what I mean? Who's that? So my pops came. My pops gets on the phone and starts talking like, "Yo, listen, we want to take DJ Jus on tour with Bow Wow. Want to link them up. You feel what I'm saying? Just the youngest DJ to do it is only right that he come on with Bow." So then it was supposed to be me or another DJ to go. It was 2 DJs. Shouts to DJ Double J. He out in Carolina too. 919. That's my boy. At the time, me and him had like a we had like a personal visit from Bow's first DJ Shakim. That's the big homie. Shouts to Sha. He now DJs for New Edition and Belle Biv DeVoe, RBRM, Teddy Riley. Like, yeah, his list goes on. Like, he's still on tour now. Like, and I've been DJing for Bow for so, and he's still touring. You get it? Like, he passed me the crown. You know what I mean? So Sha basically made personal visits to my crib, and then made a personal visit to Double J crib, and like, yo, y'all go back and forth. Y'all put on. Let me see how y'all vibe. And I mean, it was like a vote, like 3 people. So I got 2-1. I mean, I got the vote, and I wound up going on tour with Bow. And ever since then, that's it.
Wow. So he came to your crib to hear you DJ, hear you mix,
Yeah.
see how you vibe, talking to Mike, all that.
Yeah.
You had to put on from in the crib, like audition.
Yeah.
On the spot.
He came to the basement. Like, he flew in, Sha flew in, came to the basement. And like, my basement back in the day was set up crazy. Like, you come downstairs in my crib, the whole floor is nothing but crates of records. Then on the walls like this. Yeah, how Flip got all this shit? That's how the walls is, but it's nothing but Hot 97 posters, Where Hip Hop Live posters, pictures of me, mad hip hop stuff on the wall. So when he came down, he was already in that vibe. Like, he came downstairs, he was like, oh yeah. What he didn't know was I was already on the set before he even came, so I was already warm. I ain't have to warm up for him. You feel me? That's the thing. I was already ready, so when he came, I just hopped on. Done.
What age is this?
Done. 9.
9. Okay, so you meet Bow Wow, yes?
Yeah, 9.
And you go on tour. Pardon me.
9 or
It's
10,
okay.
yeah, I think it was 9.
You go on tour with him, yes?
Yeah.
And how was it being on tour with him, being around him at that age? Or
Man, that shit was crazy, bro. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. At that time, I've never seen nothing like it, bro.
Give us a day as a young man on tour. Who was with you? Your dad was with you? Who was with you on
my
tour?
pops was with me. Yeah, my pops traveled with me all the way up until I was like 16, 17. Then my pops stopped coming. But my pops was with me on tour. Bow, of course, Bow was there. JD would pop out certain times. Bow, who Bow had on the road with him? His aunt. Yeah, like we was family oriented. Like,
Respect.
yeah, like we had everybody on tour. Like, So Def.
What was the first day like meeting Bow Wow? Like, once you got the job now, like what was the first day when you meet him when y'all linked up?
Our first time of us like just vibing, and just the very, very, very first time we was in Tennessee. We was in Tennessee. We had tour rehearsals. So usually when the tour happens, they'll fly you in to the city like a week or 2 weeks early, and you rehearse for your tour there. I mean, put you in a hotel, whatever. You know what I mean? You just be in the town for a little while. So I met Bow for the first time at rehearsal for the first time. Right? I met Jermaine Dupri too for the first time at rehearsal. And he was like, yo, this little nigga about to be my DJ? Like, he didn't even know. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, it was a play that he didn't even call. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Mel Testamark, my man Mel Testamark, I'm not too sure. Like, I know he's doing something in this game. I'm not too sure. I don't want to throw no brands on him. But he was at a coup. My man Mel Testamark and JD, they close. They connected. They made the call. You feel what I'm saying? And then me and Bow just got cool like that.
Wow.
So from then, y'all always been friends, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's my dog.
When did the girls start coming in?
That's when they start coming in.
At age 9.
I mean, I had girls my whole life. You feel what I'm saying? I had girls my whole life. I was still just. You feel
I don't know
what
what that means. You were still just. What does that mean?
I'm saying, like, I was still me.
Still moving and shaking.
Yeah, I was still moving and shaking.
So
when I got with Bow, it was just on a different level.
Different level. Got it.
You feel what I'm saying? It was a different level. It was faster. It was.
What did you witness on tour at that time? What did you witness? What crazy thing that you witnessed at that time? What's the most craziest thing you witnessed? Whether it's arguments, whether it's not arguments, whether it's something.
Nah, man, it's just the fans, bro.
Yeah,
fans,
of course, yeah.
The fans, bro. Fans, they go crazy, bro.
What was the craziest thing you witnessed on tour, bro?
They go crazy.
We ain't talking about fans. We talking about industry stuff.
That's what I'm saying. At the time, we talking about at the time. I'm 9 or 10.
Oh, 9.
At the time.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm telling you. You feel what I'm saying?
Respect. I'm just saying.
See.
Respect,
the fans is crazy. The fans is like, we couldn't like go to the mall, shutting the mall down. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, girls passing out, doing meet and greets. Like,
wow, that's amazing.
Shit,
bro.
Crazy. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like that before, bro. Like, not being able to just go out in the public or be seen, or
right.
You know what I mean? And just the people cheering and knowing all the songs, and especially when I got on the screen, they going crazy for me. I'm like, I'm from Queens. Like, this shit is different. Like, you know what I mean? I come on the camera, Bow intro me, he give me my light. Yo, it's my little homie, boom, DJ Jus, boom, boom, boom. You gotta think about it. I done did 2 movies already, right? And I just did the Alicia Keys video too. So I'm really hot, nigga. Like, I'm really hot. So I'm on the road, like, yeah, I'm here.
So
like,
he got his fans, you got your fans, and y'all got y'all fans together. So it's just pandemonium.
How did you get the second movie real
those
quick?
Those are all Bow fans. I got Bow fans.
How did you get the second movie?
The second movie, that was Prison Song. Damn, that movie, I actually auditioned for that too. Yeah, I auditioned for that movie. I'm not too sure how I got the info for the movie or who put it in the play, but as soon as I got the script, I read it, I went in, I walked in. They was like, "You that kid? Nah, you right for this. Let's go. Read real quick." I read. Call me back the next day. Yo, boom, you got it. Like, all right, and they was like, it makes sense. It's a hip hop movie. You feel what I'm saying?
How long you was filming for?
I filmed for probably filmed for like 5 months. Yeah, I probably filmed for like 5 months. We was going hard uptown. We was uptown shooting.
At this age, like, you getting all this money from, the parties, the shows, the videos, like, what do you spend money on at this age? You 9, 10 years old. Like, what do you looking forward to spending money on? You know what I'm saying?
I'm buying video games. I'm buying jerseys. I had almost every jersey. Like, I used to love jerseys. Buying jerseys, buying food, buying sneakers. That's it. I ain't really buy nothing too crazy when I was young.
Right.
Yeah. I bought a chain. I had a chain, of course. I had a watch. Yeah, I went to Benny, had a watch. From Benny, had to go to Ave. Yeah, I went to the Ave and did it right. Yeah,
Okay.
That's it, yeah.
Just because you went to Benny, that don't mean you did it right.
Nah, I did it right. I went to Benny.
Shout out to Benny, you know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man.
That's my man, you know what I mean? I got jewelry from him as well. But
Come on.
You know how it goes.
You from Queens?
Right,
You from Queens? You start at Benny, man.
Yeah.
Get the spin joint, man?
You from
Yeah,
Queens?
yeah,
You start at Benny, man. You feel me?
So the question I have for you is that now you're on tour, you 2 movies in, you're in Alicia Keys video, and which is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope.
That was a big look, boy. That
Great
Alicia
look.
Keys video.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Prison Song being on BET like that and that Alicia Keys video back to back. That was crazy, dog. That was crazy.
Who brought you an Alicia Keys video?
That was real crazy. I auditioned for that too, but instead, when I walked in, I got the job. I didn't even have to do nothing. Like, literally, like, I walked in and it was like me walking in here and seeing y'all two. Oh yeah, we gonna pick Jus. You feel what I'm saying? It was right. Yeah. So you gotta think about it. A lot of these directors and production, they always doing the same people videos. So it was like, yo, we gonna use you for this. We gonna use you for this. Right. We see you doing this. So it was a good look.
For the people who don't know, what Alicia Keys video was in?
A Woman's Worth. A Woman's Worth video.
Yo, God.
A Woman's Worth.
You said something.
I said, look what Shorty doing over there. Mm-hmm. I said, you gonna give me some time or what? Time. Yeah, I was on her. Right. I was on her at that time. No, I said, oh, you looking good today. That's what I said. I said, you looking good today. You gonna give me some time or what? That's what I said to her.
Come on, man, just.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was fire. And
then she just was coming out too at that time.
Yeah, facts. That was fire. Yeah. So let's go into it a little bit. Let's go into it. Mm. So you on tour now? You know, at that age, you know, now you're touring for a while, right? How many tours you been on with Bow?
What in all or at the time?
Totality. Yeah, I mean.
Damn, we probably been on like 7 tours, bro.
7 tours.
I'll say we probably did like 5 or 6 U.S. tours, and then overseas, we then did about another 5 or 6 overseas tours.
And like I asked you earlier, you know, you stopped me. What happened on tour? What was some of the highlights on tour, the crazy moments on tour as you got older?
All right. So now we speeding it up now.
I mean, hopefully, I don't want to speed up. I still want to take my time. G, because
we good.
I'm ready to let the cannon off on my boy. You know, I'm ready to let the cannons, G.
Easy, that's my man's right here, bro.
G, it may be an RBG, it may be something crazy. Rocket launch, I'm ready to let it off on him.
Be careful, it's my little big brother right here.
I love that shit, man. You know, Ojo, you know what I like about you, though? Let me say this. I never said this to you. I like how you show G Money respect, and I'll tell you why. Because to me, G Money is like one of the dopest DJs.
Hell yeah!
Like to me, you one of the dopest DJs, right? And then one time we was having a conversation, because a lot of people, you know, they take G for granted, in my opinion, at the time. But when me and you had a conversation, the way you put G, like, oh, G is fire, Flip, like that always stuck with me. That's why I rock with you. Besides our own relationship, I always rock with you like that, because I watched G go put in work, and then G talks highly of you. So it was like that always stood out to me, because he don't know the conversation we had of how dope you think G Money is.
Nah, this is my dog, bro.
But he tell me though.
He tell you?
Yeah, every time he tell me, I'm like, oh shit. Like,
nah, that's my dog.
He really, he always
I believe in G.
Yeah,
this my nigga. Like,
you told me that for a long time.
Listen, they got G fucked up.
Facts.
Tell that now, they got him fucked up.
Yeah,
tell you that now,
hello,
nigga. My son lit, nigga. They got G fucked up. That's my nigga, dog.
Don't do it.
Listen, we've been doing this shit, yo. We've been doing this shit for years, dog.
You always pay homage to G.
Yes. I was with his team. I was with Team G Money. I was with him.
Yeah.
Facts.
That shit was put me out too. I remember that day. Like we was talking. I think we was at Kid crib, and then we was about to go to a meeting, and then you know. I was getting Kid ready and all that, and then Kid is like, "Well, we out," and then just like we are going, like we going to Team G Money meeting. He's like, "Yo, what happened to me? Like, what's up? What you mean? Like, I'm not. I'm like, nah, nigga, you DJ Jus, like, get out of here." He's like, "Nah, nigga, like, I'm part of the team." I'm like, "No, hell no."
I had shirts, all of that. I was going to Julian getting my shit made, everything, bro. Team G Money.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like
shit.
that.
You solid, bro.
Yeah, like that, bro. Like,
I'm gonna take it easy for like four
like that,
seconds.
Bro. Nah, I want all my people to win, man.
Nah,
yeah, facts.
Words, real shit, and G deserve it, bro. Like,
appreciate
G deserve that shit.
He do.
Like anything he do, like if I catch it, I'll text him. I don't care what type of morning, nothing. Yo, G, I'm proud of you, bro. You doing your shit.
Like, just to call me 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Whatever, like, you know what I'm saying?
Keep doing what you gotta do.
What's crazy is I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, Jus is probably one of the. You know, I'm humble as well. I would like to say I'm humble, I think. Yeah.
Keep going.
You okay?
You are.
But Jus is one of the dudes that I kind of hated on when I was little.
What?
A little bit, yeah. For a second. And it don't make sense now, but at the time I was kind of like just young, and you know what I'm saying? So what happened was my pop's friend, Pat Long, she used to do events back in the days, right? That's when I just remember Pat Long, right?
Yes.
So I wasn't even, like I said, it don't make sense because I wasn't even DJing like that yet. I was like starting to DJ. I was about to get myself started, you know what I'm saying? But I was trying to get them to book me to DJ. I wasn't ready yet. I thought I was ready, but I wasn't ready yet, you know what I'm saying? So I was doing promo for her parties where I would get the flyers and get my little cut from the party. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So they would book Jus. So I would see Jus walk in before I knew him like that. I would see him walking with his pops in the crates and all that. And I would hear him DJ. I'm like, why they keep booking this little nigga? They can just call me. You know what I'm saying? So I was a little tight. Like, yo, why they calling him for? Like, he's all right, but I know the lady. You know what I'm saying? Why she ain't put me on? But then, like, later on, we met and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's love. But I was just a little tight because like I said, I wasn't ready though. I was far from ready. He already did mad stuff. I ain't do shit yet. You know what I'm saying? I probably had like one creative records maybe. You know what I'm saying? So I was being tight for no reason.
Nigga, I was, whoa. Listen, them days when we was out there, G, running like that, man, listen, we was running, bro.
was moving.
And Missouri. That's when I was doing Missouri. I was doing the teen joints. Yeah, I was doing the
I think the first, not to cut you off, I think the first party that we did together, me, you, and Fika, we was at YMCA.
Jamaica.
In Jamaica. That was the first party I think I did with Jus.
Yep.
And that was the first time I started talking to the mic. How you was talking to the mic, you said when you was young?
Yeah.
That was my first time talking to the mic that night. I remember that vividly because I remember me and Fika opening for you. You know what I'm saying? Because he was, he's still lit now, but he was just at the time where, Bow Wow, all that. So it's like, yo, oh my God, Dj Jus. So, he walked in, he did his set. And I think I played again after him, and I was killing it. And Fika like, yo, you gotta let him know who you are, bro. Like, we DJ with Jus, and like, no one knows that you're DJing. Like, you killing it, but no one knows who you are. Like, say your name. So I started talking from that night. Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? So, but definitely like humble dude, you know what I'm saying? Stop doing that while I'm telling you. You be watching when I'm talking, bro. Come on, man. You doing the show.
I'm just enjoying the moment of bond,
this is brotherhood,
of bond.
right here.
Yeah, facts.
It's rare you find people like that, and I put Jus in a high regard,
always.
You know what I'm saying?
Always.
So, for him to be a dude of that stature and be so extra humble. You know what I'm saying? To the point where he paid me homage to you, pay homage to me in front of me. Like,
yeah.
I've been doing events before. He'll come pop out and watch me DJ and be like, yo, you killing it. I'm like, you serious? But like, you know what I'm saying? DJ Jus, like this guy who been on tour and, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
So it's crazy.
Listen. Yeah. It's like that.
He's a wild guy.
I like that. I'm psych. I'm not chilling. So let's get into it. So great. Congratulations, though, man. You're dope. I think you're dope. As ill as somebody said it, man. Your time is still here.
Yeah.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Our time, man. If I eat, we all eat. You know what I'm saying? And just show me love from a long time, even though I was crazy, making a lot of noise and acting crazy. Still had love. You've been
around too now, nigga. You've been moving too.
Yeah.
When you first met Jus, you remember when you
I
first?
forgot. When I first met you don't remember?
Nah, I don't remember. But it had to be like UPN days. Back then. Like UPN, Japan Cream, like when everybody was just now like
team party.
Team parties, yeah.
So
and then when you made that the song off the clap back of the clap back joint, the Ja Rule joint. That's when I seen you. I'm like, you got all these niggas in your video dancing and all that. You had the hat, you had the Fresh Prince hats on and shit like that. Yeah. Chicken noodle soup, Queens version, right?
I appreciate all that. That's flattering. But we're gonna talk about us in a little bit, but let's get back to what I want to know. On tour, what's the you laughing? What's the things you saw? What was the crazy things you saw on tour? Then I'm gonna talk to you about your man Bow Wow too.
I'm telling you that's it. Like
the fans.
Yeah.
What about girls?
The girls going crazy.
You had any industry girls you was dealing with?
Huh? Yeah.
Not for real. Anybody? You don't have to get no details, but anybody that you frequent or you liked in the industry that you talked to in the industry?
Nah, nobody.
Nobody? No musicians?
Nah.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, just take a sip. Take a sip. I allow you. You sure? No girls?
Nah.
Like, no, like, you're around like Tiana Taylor's, the Lil Mamas.
Yeah.
Lil Mama God?
These type of people.
That's my sis, Lil Mama. My
facts.
Lil Mama was in my video. She was in one of my first videos.
Which one?
It's called The Show with Dougie Fresh. Dougie Fresh was in it too. I got pictures, me, Mama, Neek. Yeah. Yeah, we grew up with Mama. I used to be at a crib.
I know you like, yeah, but I really don't mean her.
What you talking about then?
Any girls? One more time I ask you because now I don't.
What girls, man?
That you was cool with that's from the industry that because you was with Bow and Bow, everybody loves Bow.
Yeah.
So do you remember anybody being around him at the time? Anybody? Okay, not messing with him. Let's say not messing. Anybody being around at that time?
Nah.
You don't remember?
Nah.
Would you like me to remind you?
I mean,
you think that you could? You think I didn't come here with proof? Huh?
what you got?
I'm asking you.
Ain't nothing up there.
No. My man is in the control room. Why you think I was texting? No. Hold on. Let me just show you what's open right now. You see this right here? This is a text message thing. So I'm gonna ask you again, and I'm trying my best to be as respectful as I can.
What's up?
Who was cool? I don't want to do this, bro.
Who was cool?
I don't want to clickbait. I don't want to title.
I'm saying who was cool? Who with me?
But all y'all, who was around as kids? Like you got the Morions. Who was around at the time that was young and up and coming? Females, males. Who was around?
Oh well, I mean we had O. You feel what I'm saying? Of course, B2K when they was doing their thing. We started everybody. Like the Scream Tour, we started everybody. All
when
the
you lost your virginity, Jess?
Damn.
When you lost virginity? What age you lost virginity?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I was 12.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Did you use protection?
Yeah.
Oh. Hold up. I don't want you to say no names, but do you remember how it happened, Jess? Do you remember when he met the girl? How was you 12? Like, do you remember how it happened?
Yeah, I remember.
Where did you meet at?
I don't remember where I met her at, though. I just remember how it happened.
Not like that. I don't want to know that. But you don't know how you met her?
Nah.
Did y'all go to school together?
Nah.
Met in the street? You don't know?
Nah. I don't remember how I met her. Like, I didn't physically go up to somebody at 12 and go get them in. You feel what I'm saying? Like, family, do family things.
So actually, so you was blessed in for losing your virginity. So it was the pass that Dutch. I got it. That's nice. Yeah. No, Ojo side. I remember being young and you guys being young and a lot of people was around. That's what I asked you. Like any moments, not necessarily, crazy moments of. I just want to know, like, do you remember seeing any fights or any disagreements while on tour with people that that we may not have known about? Anything crazy that got too crazy? Because you on tour for a long time and things get crazy.
Nah, bro. It's nothing really crazy, like, with other people.
Respect.
Nothing crazy with other people. Like, no tours I've been on, like, we been fighting or nothing like that. Nah, no wilding out on tour, really. Like I said, just more the fans just going crazy.
Okay.
Wilding out.
Okay.
The after parties and shit, then the after parties and shit. You know what I mean? But I mean that comes along with it. This shit regular, so
you also said I don't want to chill. Don't do that to your boy.
You gotta give him the pass, man.
Bow Wow's your man, yes?
Yeah, that's my dog.
Did you speak to him about all the stuff that he was doing?
Yeah, we talk all the time, and we laugh about it.
So you think that the stuff that he was doing when he was doing it was planned out? Like all the fake Bow Wow challenges and the hummer stunting? Was that put together, or you think that he was just in a weird place?
Nah, he got he got caught. That was it. It was straight out. He got caught.
Why do you think he did it?
Huh? Why do you think he did it? For the internet, of course. Just to play with the internet. I mean, you never you could go grab a picture, put it up, somebody think it's yours. People do that shit every day. But when somebody else is there to see you, like, oh nah, you really here, not there, that's different.
Do you think he sort of took a hit for those type of behaviors, in your opinion? Or you feel like it was just because Bow Wow's official? I met him a couple of times and we roasted each other and at events and smack events and that's the homie. So, but do you think that kind of put a stain on him?
Yeah, definitely.
And did you talk to him about his shenanigans once
Definitely,
again?
yeah.
Or you just say, yo, Bow, you bugging?
I've done that too. Certain stuff I don't deal with. Like when I know Bow, you feel what I'm saying? So when I see that this nigga is wilding a little bit, I was like, yo, Bow, you bugging, bro. I'm gonna chill. I ain't even gonna say nothing to him. Like he gonna know. Like trust me, he's conscious. He knows. Like he's smart, bro. He knows. You feel what I'm saying? He know what he doing.
But it's all intentional. It's all like he knows what he's doing. He's doing it on purpose.
Not everything.
Have you you've been, people look at you as sort of this guy that made it, that was on tour, but you used to always be in the hood.
Yeah.
Or be back in the hood, and we ain't gonna get into any too much details, but
yeah.
You had your fair share of haters, yes?
Right.
But you show a lot of love. How do you feel when you come back and show love and people of our generation or your generation, because I'm older than you, you know, they hate and stuff like that, and how did that make you feel? Because I never heard you talk bad about anyone or never heard you disrespect anyone. How did you feel?
In this day and age, like I don't really expect, like I'm talking about right now, like I don't really expect the kids growing up now to really know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna X them out. But as far as like our age group, like you say, your age group and my generation, it's just like, yo, listen, man, at the end of the day, I was the only one doing this at a certain point in time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was really putting on, you feel what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, even now, like, I still rep the town. Like, everyone knows I'm from Queens. Everyone knows I'm from New York. You feel what I'm saying? So, when you see these lists and you see other people getting praise and stuff like that, and you sometimes you sit back and be like, damn, how niggas overlook me? Like,
you feel like you overlooked?
Huh? Yeah, definitely.
Overlooked in what?
Definitely.
DJ lists?
Huh? Them lists don't really matter, but yeah, definitely, yeah. Like, I ain't getting no awards yet. Haven't been nominated for an award yet. Like, my just due is, where the fuck is that shit at? Like, I ain't begging or nothing, but it's time, nigga. Like, I've been doing this shit for almost 30 years, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's coming up. Like, a couple years from now, it'll be 30 years, I'll be doing this shit, bro. Like, where's the recognition at, bro? Like, when is niggas gonna move over? Like, when is niggas gonna acknowledge? Like, those are the type of things that sometimes I battle with. Like, even now, like, I'm like, damn, niggas ain't see this.
So
like, I done this, I done that. Like, niggas done forgot. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what the game is about now. That's what I'm learning. It's about what have you done lately. People don't care about the old shit that you did. You feel what I'm saying? People want to know what you're doing now.
You feel like the torch wasn't passed to you properly?
I didn't get a torch passed.
So you never got a torch?
Nah, who passed me a torch?
I'm asking you.
Nah, nobody passed me no torch.
You was on Hot 97 at a young age, DJing.
Yeah.
On the radio.
Right.
You had opportunities that came to you. Who can you blame? And that's honest talk. Like,
yeah, nah, this real shit.
Who can you blame? Like, what do you feel like you did in your career? Because you had we named all your accolades, and pardon me for cutting you off. Yeah. We named all your accolades, but what you feel you could have did better? You know what I mean? No disrespect to your pops.
Yeah, nah.
Or no disrespect to anybody who was managing you. Nah, do you think that they might have took you in the wrong direction?
That's basically what it was too. It was well, I'm a blame myself first, and then I'll get to everybody else. Me, I didn't know the business. I didn't know anything. I didn't care about the business. I didn't care about nothing. I just wanted to go on tour. I just wanted to DJ clubs. I just wanted to play basketball when I wasn't doing that. Like, I didn't care about anything. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because, again, me just coming up and it happening so fast, like I said, I was just getting up, walking in the spots, it's done. Sometimes we don't even have to move. I'm just letting it come in. Like, so it's like I should have been more open-minded and wanting to know what's going on with this deal, what's going on with this contact, who's this person, who's that person. a lot of these people, I ain't have no contacts. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Once my manager passed away, like, he kind of took everything with him. Like, I didn't have no contacts. I didn't have my agent no more. I didn't have, like, really somebody that was out in the streets, like, you feel what I'm saying, pushing and putting in work. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, after a while, my pops was like, yo, y'all good. Like, I'm just going to be your pops. Like, again, my pops is not a manager. You feel what I'm saying? That's my dad. Like, yeah, like, everybody around me was aspiring. Like, I didn't have nobody around me like, yo, I'm in the industry, this what we gonna do. I didn't have that. And if I did have that, I didn't know it. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't know it. When I got older, I'm like, yo, I was around this nigga when I was young. Every day. What happened to this? Yo, I did this TV show, or I did this for this amount. What happened to this? After a while, you look around, you ain't got shit to show for the stuff you've been doing. I've been working my whole life. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way. What happened? You start asking around what happened to shit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just me not knowing. If I was on top of my game, or even if I was like, yo, listen, we're going to put my trust in this person. You feel what I'm saying? It got a lot to do with loyalty, too.
Do you feel you've been robbed?
No.
Never feel you've been robbed?
Nah, I ain't not robbed.
Never took advantage of neither?
Nah.
So it's not one of those situations?
Nah.
You just feel
not the right decisions.
What do you mean at the right? I mean, what age were you able to make decisions? You can't make decisions at a certain age.
Nah, I mean, when I got older, like, I had a kid. You feel what I'm saying?
At what age?
I had a kid. I had my kid on 15. So, and I was in school. I was the only freshman in high school. I was going to Christ the King High School, bro, playing basketball. Only kid in the school with a kid, bro. Like, different. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
I be seeing him.
Nah, I know. That's my boy. That's my oldest.
He say what else to me. Yeah,
So,
I love him. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
No. Don't brush past that. I be seeing him. I love him.
Yeah, no, I love him too.
All right, cool.
Take care. Yeah, when you see my little man, yeah, make sure he's doing good.
He is. Yeah. Yeah, my fault. Yeah.
So
just the decisions you made. So you had a kid at an early age.
Yeah, a lot of decisions.
But earlier you said a couple of minutes ago, sorry for cutting you off again, is that you inquired about a lot of stuff. Who was responsible for that stuff? And like I said, we're going to leave Pops out of it because Pops is being a dad. But who else is responsible for the stuff for your business?
That's the only one I could really look at. It was my pops.
Did you speak to your pops about
Gary,
it?
You said, right?
And through Gary,
he passed away though.
He ended up passing away, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, like, I never had a manager ever after that. Never, ever.
And what age did Gary pass away?
Damn, Gary had to pass
How
away.
when
I don't even think I was a teenager yet, bro.
Okay, so early on,
It was early on. Yeah, it was early on. Matter of fact, yeah, I was a teenager. I was a teenager when he passed away. When G passed away, word. And then, like, from there.
So how'd you take care of the business with Bow and the tours and the shows and all that?
Well, I had my own stuff with Bow. You feel what I'm saying? That was separate from my own.
It's more direct with you and him now. This time you guys are real tight. You know what I'm saying? So he'd call you and say, we got to be going on tour, and y'all situated.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so our relationship is good. Like, we basically, it's more now, it's like we work with each other than me working for him, even though I'm technically working for him. But now, I mean, we dipping and dabbing on some grown man business.
So, and you feel like who can we look at? Like, you said that you didn't get the torch passed. Like, where do you feel you should be right now?
Right now?
Honestly speaking, where do you feel like Just should be right now? I mean, you were touring, you chose a different life, but where do you feel like you should be right now? Then I'm gonna go back to something else.
I mean, I would say radio, but I've done that already. You feel what I'm saying? But I would love to do radio again. I would say into producing right now. I never really had the itch to do it though. Like, I've been around it, but I never wanted to do it until now. Like, now I see how big producing is, even though it's been the same thing. I'm just now looking at it in a different light because I'm learning the business. You feel what I'm saying? Doing that and just doing more movies, doing all the stuff I was doing before, just doing it now.
But you said earlier that the torch wasn't passed to you. So who can we blame? DJs? Other DJs? Do they give you the recognition?
Do other DJs give me recognition?
That's what I said.
No.
Yeah,
Only certain DJs.
Take a sip. Yeah.
Only my friends. My friends know who they are.
Take a sip.
Everybody else.
Do you feel like you're being hated on?
Mm-mm. It ain't hate.
So what is it?
It ain't hate. I don't think they hate me. I just think is they still look at me from back then. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
as a little nigga.
right. You feel I still think that they still look at that. They don't see me now. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what my whole thing is now. Like, you know what I mean? 2020, like, it's gonna be a whole different situation. Better business, bigger moves, everything.
So have you put anybody in place to be an agent or manager since your last one passed away when you were younger?
Nah, I'm working on all that now.
Okay. I think that could play. You know, from hearing the story now, when you were younger, like you said someone else managed you before Gary. You had a lady manage you, right?
No.
You said somebody who helped you out before.
That was his agent.
That was my agent.
That had you in all
the movies and shit like that. Yeah.
You know, from hearing that story, I feel like, you know, if we can get someone in place like that right now, I don't see why you can't be back at the top of the game.
Yeah, and that's all it is, bro. It's just somebody believing, somebody seeing the vision. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I done ran down a lot of people. Yo, work with me. Yo, let's do this, let's do that. Like, if they don't see the vision, bro,
right,
they're not gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get people that see. Yo, it's about money, bro. They want to be able to. They want to know what they putting in and what they gonna get back. You feel what I'm saying? So everything plays with it, bro. From my image, everything, bro. The way I look, everything. Like,
I think
everything.
I think you know
everything's gonna change.
Not that me. That you're not still lit now. You're still relevant, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're still doing the Fubu radio now. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You got the water joint.
Fubu radio, iHeart. I know.
You know what I'm saying? So you're still relevant now. You know, I've been around you at the DJ event when DJ Clark Kent brought you on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people still, you know, Clark Kent is a for those who don't know, is a big,
and
you know what I'm saying, big time DJ. And he stopped the whole show because he seen Just. I was standing next to Just.
But see, that's the thing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, people like Clark Kent acknowledge me. Scratch. You feel what I'm saying? Grand Wizard Theodore, he invented the scratch. Like, these are DJs that know. I don't care about none of this other shit. Like, but I'm just saying, but what I see it because it's what's going on now. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
you say you don't care, but you care.
Nah, I don't.
Subconsciously.
Bro,
you don't harp on it.
Nah, flip. Real shit. Niggas ain't fucking with me, dog.
We're not talking about, you see, this is where we mix things up as people, and I have to get down a little bit. We ain't talking about if niggas is fucking with you or not on the turntables or your talent. No. You can out-talent a lot of people, but to say that, hold that thought. He feels like, at times, felt like, I don't know how he feels now.
He spoke, yeah, and
he didn't get his just due, right?
And yeah, and
he's out there. I didn't watch G Money stand there, stuff that I could not imagine me doing, to interact with people, and he put the word. I watch him do it. He'll humble himself. He's one of the humble guys, and he feel like, yo, Dan, I don't. And the thing is that who do we blame? We gotta
can't.
And I say this with all due respect, because even G tell me, like, yo, Flip, everybody's not like you. Everybody's not like. I don't know how I do it, but I see two talented guys. Both of y'all are talented. You're a veteran. You know what I mean? G talented.
G's a veteran too.
He is. Hold on. Allow me to do that, man. Slow down. It's my man. That's our man. G is a veteran as well.
Right.
Thank you.
G is a veteran.
Yes.
G had talked to me in a one-on-one like, yo, I don't feel like. So and I'm asking both of y'all this question. What are y'all looking for? Where do y'all feel like you're not? Especially G. I asked G this, and I want to say it for the people, because G had told me, like, yo, like.
Yeah, well, you know, I answer first. You know what I'm saying? I think industry is funny sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And so, funny meaning like, all right, like he's like, we said Just is a veteran. Just, I'm a veteran. Cool. You know what I mean? But so, at the same time, it's like, you know, people do dick ride. You know what I'm saying? So, and that me saying that it means like, all right, right now Just will always be Just. He's always gonna be lit. But when Just was on tour with Bow Wow and Bow Wow was lit, And when he was in the movies and all that, now it's like, oh, just. It's easy to do what you want to do. You can get whatever you want. But when Justice is like where he's at now, was he still lit, but he's not like smoking hot. Now it's kind of like, oh, that's Just. You know, it's kind of they give you that kind of look. Or that's G Money. Like when I had my record out, Twitter that years ago, when had a record out, it was doing pretty good in the streets.
Yeah.
You know, there were certain DJs that I would see in the club that would stop me on the radio. Real DJs that would stop me and be like, yo, G, I need your song, bro. I like that. And then those same DJs, when I reach out to them 6 months from now, a year from now, yo, what up, bro? How everything going? Not on no hold me down for a favor type shit. It was more like, yo, how you doing? Happy holidays. Or what's new, bro? Yo, what's popping? I heard you on the radio. Good mix. They won't respond. You know what I'm saying? They put you in that kind of category. So that's what he's, I think that's what he's trying to, he getting some himself, but I think that's what he's trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Let me blame you for a minute. You've been in the hood too much.
That too.
Let's get down to the bottom.
I was gonna get to all of that. I was gonna get to all of that.
Yeah. Let's get down to the bottom.
I was gonna get to all of that, bro.
Let's get down to the bottom.
I was gonna get to all of that, but
let's get down to the bottom.
Let's go.
You've been in the hood and getting yourself in a lot of trouble. I've watched you get yourself in trouble. This is the question I asked earlier of why do you feel that, and I asked you this in a modest way, but you know, you want to be, so let's ask real. You've been getting yourself in a lot of trouble. When I mean the trouble, you've been around, not your family. You know what I mean? I seen him. I seen him go to bat for you. So I'm not even talking about him. But, you know, you've been around certain things and you put yourself in certain positions when you could have been doing something else.
Right.
I seen you do that.
Right.
When people watch you do that, you get yourself in trouble where you put yourself in dangerous situations. And you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Where you could have avoided if you was focusing on what you was focusing on, in my opinion.
Right. No,
so,
this
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for somebody so talented, you know, all these people may know that we see you. We see you on the building. That's because your love for the neighborhood. And we can't blame you for that, but it becomes a bigger and a broader spectrum. When do we let go? Huh? Right. When do we let go? You in the hood, you show love. That's why I said you never disrespecting anybody. But you going through stuff that you have no business going through. You DJ Jus.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? You have no business going through that. And I'm not going to put things out there because that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to do that. That's be corny. I don't want to do that. But you have no reason. I watched you. I go watching you as a kid growing up. And I watch your love for the hood. And there's no disrespect to the hood at all. I love everybody from the hood. But at the same time, certain people have to move on and do things. And you were like one of those people that was popping, but that will always be here.
Yep.
You never cut the rope.
Yep.
You never took the key to the handcuff. You wanted to bring everybody with you. You one of those MC Hammer types.
Nah.
You get me? Yeah. I want to get everybody in. I'll pay for everybody. I love everybody. And that could be your downfall. My opinion, and not no disrespecting you or calling you out on anything or trying to play you.
We good.
You, because I love you. I love you like a brother. I feel like, you see, G Money is it same thing with G Money. I told him the same thing.
No, that's right.
But G Money has his way. I'm not in your guys' shoes. I'm not in your shoes. But I know that when I moved myself from certain situations, I was able to do more. So if anybody asks me like, yo, Phil, how you did that? Because I removed myself from certain situations. But I watch you, I watch him. I mean, he's starting to do it. I watched you at the time. Hey, yo, everybody you was too tangible. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You was too tangible, and you and we ain't talking about the ladies. You love the ladies. You doing your thing. You was at my crib.
Yeah. And
I didn't get the details, right? You was at my crib, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't get nervous. What you was at my crib doing? You have to say, but what you was at my crib? You was at my crib with a friend. We don't say no names. You was at my crib with a friend.
He was in the studio.
Yeah.
And I had a studio downstairs. Yes.
Yeah, she had a nice studio down there.
And you was at my crib. Yes.
Yeah. I was at your crib.
But you was not by yourself. No.
Nah, I wasn't by myself.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into all that, but you wasn't by yourself. And the problem is that you at my crib have cameras in the booth carrying on, which I forgot. But you at my crib when you could have been doing something more constructive, because you wasn't doing anything constructive in my crib. I leave it at that. Besides, G, what? G?
Not cool, man.
Yeah, see,
Not cool.
This nigga, man.
I ain't say that. Okay, I let it go. The thing I'm trying to say is that when do we take responsibility for our own actions?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When do we take responsibility for our own actions? When do we and I want you to speak on that, you know what I mean, before I have G, finish up a little bit. But when do you take responsibility?
Now.
Because earlier you said that I do blame myself, but you also say they're not effing with me. A lot of people not effing with you, but when it's like,
now.
I got to take responsibility because I did make a lot of decisions and
now, bro,
put myself in, yeah.
Now, and I would basically say maybe like the last year or last 2 years, like I've been very focused on just rebranding and trying to learn the business and just, making the right moves and just being around the right people. Just trying to figure out, like, I don't live in New York no more. Like, I moved out of New York. You feel what I'm saying? I live in Atlanta now. So I'm out there.
When'd you move?
Moving around too. Early in the summer, like late summer, yeah, like August.
So you moved to try to get the mind right and everything?
Yeah.
Situated?
Just, different environment. Even though I've been going down there for years, just different environment, new people.
Why Atlanta?
My boys is down there.
Okay.
So I just I moved down there. Atlanta's like the melting pot, man, for everything right now. Music, TV, whatever you want to do, you go there. Hey, you got Tyler Perry popping off out there. Like opportunity is at an all-time high in Atlanta. You got hot music, hot artists. Yeah. Everything that I want to do is right there. Not saying that it's not in New York neither. Right. But I think New York is just like, all right, they done seen me for years. It's time for me to go somewhere else and be a new face. You feel what I'm saying?
So speaking of rebranding, you also part of the union. You still part of that, or?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, we still cool.
Oh, hold up. Oh, Lord. Are you still part of the union or not, bro?
Yeah.
The answer was like, we still cool. What do you mean you still cool?
Yeah.
How the whole situation happened?
Because I know people see me out. I know people see me out and see them out, and I don't be with them. That's because I'm not here.
Okay.
What's the who the union consist of?
DJ
Self, DJ Will, Superstar J, Love De Niro.
Talented, all of them.
Yeah, it's mad of us. DJ Omanai, that's A Boogie DJ. We got a DJ Tisa, Johnny Handsome. We got females. Solid.
How'd I get started?
Huh?
How'd you get a part of the union? How'd you join the team?
All right, maybe I'll say I've been with the union for 5 years? 6 years? All right, so I've been with the union for 6 years. So that was right before I actually made the transition into older parties, like 21 up, 25 and over. I was looking for a home. I was looking for DJs to be a part of, and I was looking for another platform to use to get into the clubs. Right. So every day, well, not every day, but every time I run into Superstar J, I'm like, yo, what's up with that crew, bro? What's up with the union? Like, put me down. Yo, I got you. I'm gonna holler at you. I see him again in the barbershop, but next week, yo, bro, I was pressing him. Like, yo, bro, put me down, bro. I need a team. Like, what's going on? Like, then he finally made it happen. Like, yo, listen, I spoke to the team. Everybody agreed. We gonna put you down. And then he welcomed me in.
Now, before that, do you feel like you weren't getting? Do you feel like the gig slowed up before that, where you had to find a home, or?
Nah. The gigs wasn't slow at the time. The gigs wasn't slow at the time. I just wanted to be with them. Like, I wanted to be up there next to all of them doing Sirius and Power and all of that. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, you got the Pit Bulls, they on High 97, then you got the Union, they on Power, you feel what I'm saying? So it was that type of thing. And Power was newer, you feel what I'm saying? I already had a relationship with Superstar J and everybody, so like, I'm gonna go over there. I mean, it made sense.
Talk about being on stage with Biggie.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
That was classic. That was classic. Like I said, man, I was around the Bad Boy family since I was young. Like, I was in Total Video. The all about the Benjamins video shoot. Like, I was there for that. I wasn't in it, but I was there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been around them for a while. when I met Big, that's when we took that picture. We took the picture. It was actually in the city, right on 42nd. We took a picture right on 42nd. We hopped in his truck, took a picture with Big, and then from there, like I was around him. Like I was the young kid. Like I was everywhere.
What kind of person was Biggie?
Huh?
What kind of person was him?
Big was dope. Big was dope. I'm a use the word loving. A lot of people don't say that about Biggie. Like he was very loving, bro. He giving us candy. Like we little niggas, you feel what I'm saying? Giving us candy. You feel what I'm saying? Letting us ride in his truck. You feel what I'm saying? Putting us on his shoulders. Shit like that. Yeah, Biggie was cool, bro.
Talk about your first time going to Africa. I remember before when we was chilling one time and you told me you about to go on tour and some shows and you went to Africa with Bow.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
My very first time going to Africa was a little weird. We went to Angola. I was in Angola. I never seen nothing like that before in my life. You feel what I'm saying? The people are like, they're turned up. Like everywhere you go, they're partying, they yelling, they screaming, they're aggressive too over there.
Aggressive meaning what?
They're aggressive, like, come here, like they grabbing you up, all of that. They ask you, yo, where you from? Yo, where you get them sneakers from? Where you get your hats from? Like, yeah, like they turned up. You feel what I'm saying? Because they don't get that type of people over there like that. They don't really get celebrities and concerts and tours. So when we went over there, like I had to get used to eating the food and stuff like that. That shit was weird for me. I had to get like 6 shots, bro. Had to go to a doctor, see a special doctor, get like 6 shots before I even go over there for the eating and for the water and all of that shit, for the bugs and all of that. That shit was crazy. But the concert sold out, packed, crazy. Now I remember, look, I got two slabs in my fingers right here. I remember we was backstage at the show. We was playing with a knife. Well, my man was playing with a knife. And I thought that I had grabbed the knife on the good side. I actually ended up grabbing the sharp point of the knife, and that shit almost cut my fingers off. I got cuts right here still from Angola. What else happened? Somebody got on stage, too, and attacked Bal.
What?
Yeah, they climbed on stage, tackled him down to the ground. Like, it got wild out there, my nigga. Angola was wild, bro. Word, like, that was wild. Then I did another tour after that. I went to Africa again. I went to Mozambique, Johannesburg, Cape Town. Yeah, it was lit out there too. Africa is lit. See what people see on the internet and them commercials and shit. It's not
Africa.
Nah, Africa is crazy. They got beautiful people. The women beautiful. Like they do have good food spots. You feel what I'm saying? Africa is dope. Word.
Now, we heard a lot of good stories, and I seen you shut down a lot of stages. Tell me about a time where you messed up in a show.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
How'd you come back from that?
I was in Vegas. I remember we was in Vegas, dog. We was doing the tour. We was performing Ghetto Girls at the time. We was performing Ghetto Girls. We had the dancers on the stage. We had the dancers on the stage, boy. I'm up top. I'm playing, right? So Bal's performing, the dancers playing music, playing, everything going fine. Crowd rocking, everything. Boom. Suge Knight walks in the arena. He walks in the arena with his family, whatever, come to watch the show. When he came in, I got so shook that it was him. Cause like I said, now, just think about this.
When was this though? Around like what year or what age?
Yeah, I was old.
This was more recent than.
Yeah, this was like Scream 4. Yeah, it's like Scream 4 tour. It's like Scream 4 tour, I think. Was it Scream 4? Yeah, I think it was Scream 4 tour. And he walked in. And when I seen him walk in, I jumped the record. So it was like Ghetto Girls, then it went to a whole nother song in the middle of the concert. Like,
oh damn,
nigga, Bow was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, but we still kept the show going.
Yeah.
Then after, he was like, "Yo, what happened? Like, what happened up there?" I'm like, "Yo, my nigga, I saw Suge Knight, bro." You feel? He's like, "What the fuck does that mean?" A lot of celebs come to the show. I'm like, "Nah, bro. Like, I saw Suge Knight, bro. I thought I saw a fucking ghost." Like, I'm like, "Yo." When I thought at the time, when I thought of Suge Knight, all I could think about is Tupac, Biggie. You feel what I'm saying? The shit that they say about him. You feel what I'm saying? All the crazy stuff they say about him. So I don't know how that shit happened that day. Nigga, I seen him and nigga, I thought he was coming after me, bro. And he was just walking into the arena. With his family. And I fucking jumped.
Wow.
That's the only time I ever mess up at a show, though.
Only time.
Only
all
time.
these years.
Yeah, I never mess up. And I do everything manual. Or it's the only time.
Man, you got to explain manual to the people, like the DJ term.
Meaning that I control the show. Like, if I put my finger on a button, it's going to start. If I put my finger on a button, it's going to stop. I control the show. You feel what I'm saying? Everything, all the music goes through me. If I miss a cutout, that's on me. You feel what I'm saying? But give me that look. Like, nigga, you miss your spot. Like, everything official.
At any point, did you feel like you wanted to like quit DJing, stop DJing?
Yeah. I definitely wanted to stop doing this shit. It's because I couldn't figure it out, though. That's why. It was frustration.
At what point was this? Like what age? At what time in your life was this?
I'd probably say like 3 years ago. I'd say like 3-4 years ago. Like, yo, I'm done with this DJ shit. Like, shit ain't doing nothing. Like, I'm still in Queens. Shit, I'm doing a million parties, nigga. This shit ain't adding up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to give it up, but that's just because I had to figure it out. Like,
what would be your plan B though? If let's say you did stop DJing right now, what else would you do?
My plan B, the crazy shit is, I'll probably just get a job, bro.
Yeah.
I'll probably get a job, bro. Set my kids up.
That's real.
How many children do you have?
I got 6.
How many children do you have?
I have 6.
You have 6 children?
Yeah.
The one I always see is your oldest?
That's my oldest son.
And how many girls you have?
I have 2 girls. I have 4 boys.
Okay, you got 6. How many baby mothers?
Yeah. Huh?
How many baby mothers you have?
I have 4 baby mothers.
Respect.
If we wait to ask that question for a long time, right?
Nah. Oh, God.
I didn't know. I thought it was 4 or 5 for a second.
I got 6 kids.
How old is the youngest?
My youngest kid is 3.
And the oldest is?
He's gonna be 13 end of the month. Well, December.
You have 6 kids. A lot of responsibility.
Yeah. That shit right there, and that's real.
So how do you balance the father life and the career?
I honestly just make sure I'm there for the moments. Especially being now that I'm at a distance with them, I just make sure that I'm there for those moments, like birthdays. I make sure that I'm there. You know what I mean? When Christmas come around, kids gonna have good Christmases. You feel what I'm saying? Graduations and shit, I'm there. I look at it like this. Got FaceTime, daddy there. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm not there in a physical form, right, I can still see it. You feel what I'm saying? But it's hard, bro. It's challenging. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and again, having a kid so young, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just a nigga just creating. Like, I'm just out here busting, not thinking, yo, these kids gonna need stuff. You gotta set these kids up for school. Yeah. All this shit add up. Like, you don't think about it at the time. You just want to have a good time. Like, you feel me? You don't think about it. Now, it's like, yo, my kids is growing. They need shit. They want shit. And I gotta do it for them. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
You see any of your kids trying to follow your footsteps?
Yeah.
As far as DJing and getting in the industry?
Yeah. Really more on the sports end. All of my kids love sports. My little daughter, she be trying to get on the turntables when I be practicing and stuff. And that was different for me. That's crazy, actually, because she really be trying to get up there and do it.
How would you feel if she got to your level and, you know, touring, she's running around?
That'd be amazing. I could sit back and chill. Oh yeah, that's amazing.
You ready for that? To kind of do what your pops did with you and take a back seat and just endorse your kids like that?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Daddy gotta lift up that Super Bowl trophy. I gotta lift that Super Bowl trophy up first. And then my kids could take it and do what they gotta do.
Heard you.
Yeah.
Last question from me is
This nigga flip, man.
no. It's a positive one. It don't have to always be negative.
I know it ain't negative, man.
Last question from me is that, and I'm gonna let not gonna let. I mean, it's a couple of last questions, but last question from me is, oh snap, you got all this commercials. That's fine. I got. We got our notes just in case people think that I freestyle off the head, but we stopped doing that. Shout out to G Money putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? I think that this is dope, man. You got a award endorsement. You want growing up in hip hop. I'm gonna. The last question I have for you though is, do you feel that you're relevant now? And if you do feel like you're relevant, how do you stay relevant?
Yeah, I feel like I'm relevant now. I do. I honestly do feel like I'm relevant now.
That was a 2-part question. How do you stay relevant?
How you stay relevant? Listen, you gotta be out there. You gotta move. You gotta move around. You gotta be in people's faces, bro. You gotta. You gotta be around the right people. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be around the right situations. Like anybody could be outside. Like everybody say, I'm outside. But who you outside with? What moves are you making? You feel what I'm saying? Like all these people gonna help you. All these people gonna bring you down. Like, and that's basically where I'm at right now. Like out here, like in New York, I have a lot of good friends that I grew up with. A lot of people that I genuinely care for. You feel what I'm saying? But for what I want to do, as far as take my brand to the next level, and they don't have that. You feel what I'm saying? It may not be in for everybody to go with you when it's time to move on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But me, I don't forget about people. So I'm going to come back for my people. You feel what I'm saying? I know who been riding. I know. Trust me, I'm on the internet. I'm in the, even though I'm not out, I'm out. Like, I know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm going to make sure my people good. For sure.
What is some advice you would give to, like, young DJs coming up? Now it's a lot more people that's DJing now that's young. Before, when you were doing it, you were the only one that's doing it, right?
Yeah.
At the time? So
yeah,
now,
the youngest to ever do it. World records, Guinness.
Now they got a lot of people that's DJing now, at your age when you started, they 5 years old now, 6 years old, 10 years old. Like, what's some of your advice you would give to the DJs coming up now?
Man, one, I'll say learn the music. Learn the music first. Go through the genres. Know your history, of course. Always practice. Gotta practice. I was going to school, coming home, practicing. Going to school, coming home, practicing. Before I started playing ball, like I stayed on it. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta stay consistent too. You feel what I'm saying? But you always gotta work on your craft, and you gotta believe in your craft too. A lot of DJs now they didn't grow up like me. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't get mad at DJs that didn't grow up how we grew up. G, you feel what I'm saying? All these, it's different. They press buttons. We actually get down. Like, so everybody grew up different, man. It's overall, just if you're gonna do it, take it serious. Cause I take DJing very serious. I don't like when people bullshit on the DJing. Take it serious, practice, you'll be straight. Oh, and know your music too. Gotta know your music.
Lastly, for me, before we wrap it up, I seen a post, I think this morning, the tour, 2020.
2020, Millennium Tour. We
Talk
back.
about it. How you feel about
I'm back
that?
on their ass. That's right. I'm back.
Bow Wow, Marion,
I'm back.
Face Off.
Yeah. Nah, I'm back, baby. I'm back, Flip. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When I mean I'm back, like I've been touring, bro. I've never stopped touring. Like I've been touring. When I wasn't with Bow, I went on tours with other artists as well.
Day 26.
Day 26. Troy. Shouts to my man Av. I went on tour with Av. I went on my own tours. I was doing my own club tours. So I've been touring, but this tour is special, bro. Because me and Bow haven't done a U.S. arena tour in years, bro.
Mm.
In years. You feel what I'm saying? So to hear like we're gonna be at the Garden again, like we done sold the Garden out 2-3 times. Now I'm going back to the Garden. But let me tell you what the special part about this is though. My kids could see it live. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? I was a kid doing it. Now my family gonna walk through that tunnel and get that tunnel pick with me, and we gonna go on stage and I'm gonna put on for the city.
That's fire.
Every time, all the time.
He cool, man.
That's the sweet shit about it.
That's
Yo,
cool.
what the fuck?
Yo, that's
I
the
was
sweet.
prepared,
Yeah,
man.
that's the sweet shit about it, bro.
You scared me, bro.
That's the sweet shit
I
about it. My
felt that,
family
man.
can see it.
I felt that. I seen the tunnel and all that, man. That was.
I swear to God,
Almost
yo,
took a tear just
I
now.
can't wait until.
You can't do that while I'm in the zone listening,
Yeah,
man.
I was in the zone, too.
I can't wait until them tour dates drop, boy.
Sorry. Man.
And my family get to see
felt
this
that,
shit,
man.
bro. What?
I got a little emotional.
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here.
yeah. I know.
Trouble.
I was feeling it, man. You scared me,
I
man.
almost teared up just
We
now.
on level
the
10.
kids there, you know.
We on level 10. And they never seen nothing like that before. You feel what I'm saying? They go on YouTube and you can get stuff of me on YouTube and stuff like that, but they're gonna see it live. Like that's dope. That's dope. Cool. And I never thought that I would get the opportunity again. You feel what I'm saying? Like I always knew I would tour. I didn't think that I was gonna do the Garden. Honestly, I didn't ever think me and Bow was gonna go back on tour again together. For real, I didn't even know this.
Why you think that though?
I didn't even know this. Because he dibble and dabble with the music.
Right.
Sometimes you want to do it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want to do it, sometimes you don't. But being that it's 20 years since he been in the game, it's due time now. Like 20 years of the career, like let's go on tour.
20 years, 2020.
Yeah, and then let's do it with O. And then I mean, it was perfect for O, perfect timing for O. O headlining his own tour.
That's gonna be a little different.
Yeah, they Bow and O, they got a platinum album. They never performed they never performed the album before, so this is gonna be the first time the fans get to see them perform the album.
I'm talking about different because Marion's situation, like
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be that should be interesting.
Oh, ready to go.
That should be interesting.
Oh, ready to go.
Boxing situation?
Just no, I'm meaning like his baby moms and all that, and B2K, and I wonder how it's gonna play out. You know what I'm saying?
But B2K not gonna be there.
They're not gonna be there.
That's what I'm saying. That's
They're not gonna be there.
You talking about what? Lil Fizz and his girlfriend?
Yeah.
His baby moms?
Yeah.
Is he really? That's. I don't watch TV.
Yeah.
Is it real?
It's looking crazy out here. Nah, it's real. It's real.
Listen. Get your tickets when the dates drop.
Yep, that's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend.
Yeah, we hitting them with all of that. We hitting them with all of that. We hitting them with all of that.
Yeah, we hear you.
We hitting them with all of that.
That's
and
love
I'm
right
at the
there.
helm.
Fire.
I'm at the helm.
Can we get some tickets, man? What's can we put in a bid now? Live on air? We get some. Yeah.
You know what? I'm very happy with you guys' character today.
Yeah.
Flip, you my nigga. G, you know you good. Now, Flip, you my nigga for real. I got you. You held it down. You my nigga.
You was afraid to come up here because you thought I was going to divulge some information that could potentially cause a ruckus. Yes?
It's a lot of things. It's a lot. I just told G. I say, yo, the nigga Flip. I say, yo, when you was pranking and all that, I say, yo, Flip, I know he wanted to prank me. I never let you get the opportunity. So every time I see you, I'll even tell Mel, I'm like, yo, this nigga Flip come near me, bro. Keep him away from me, bro, because I don't know what he gonna do, bro. I don't know what Flip I'm getting. I don't know if he gonna hit me over the head. I don't know if this nigga gonna fucking, I don't know. Like I'm like, yo, listen, just keep Flip away from me. I'm not with none of the antics. Like I don't want to get embarrassed. I don't want to get joked on. Nothing. This nigga be doing everything. So I fell back. You feel what I'm saying? But it ain't really have nothing to do with nothing personal. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Right?
Right.
I don't want to say. Listen, man, slow down.
Ain't nothing personal, he said, right?
Ain't nothing personal.
Between me and him?
That's what he was saying.
Ain't
No,
nothing
nothing personal. I got a lot of love for you, man. I mean, we had our run-ins, we had our conversations, we had our yellings, but other than that, it's always been respect.
You had an argument with Jus?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when you know it's.
I argue with everybody.
I know, but
Yeah, what you arguing with me for? Exactly. Nobody needs to argue with me.
Just didn't take it personal though. Like it wasn't a personal thing. It was just talking about a conversation. He questioned me on something, and I just felt like, why would you question me on something that you know me?
Yeah.
So and then he was like, da. The yelling simmered down though. Just like 4 minutes of yelling.
I never see him mad before.
Nah, he was listening. He told me how he felt, and that's how it is though, man. When you coming up, man, when you freak with the same people. Yo, man, chill, man. All right, sign out.
Yo, come on, son.
I didn't say that again. Sign out.
Yo,
listen, we not giving nobody no ammo, no light, no nothing.
I said sign out. Look what I said. I used the word sign out.
Anything you want to mention that we didn't touch on today? Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to shout out? Anything coming up? We can look forward to DJ Jus 2020.
Yeah, 2020. Just better business. More moves. Got the water company.
Talk about it.
Right here, Liquids Club. Be like water, be everywhere.
You said you said back behind the scene you got 3 different versions of the water.
Yeah, it's 3 different versions. This is the sports water right here. Right. We got the alkaline water and we got the oxygenated water.
Okay.
So it's 3 different waters right now. We pushing it. Got that. Got my Fubu radio. Got that popping.
Is it Fubu for you by you?
Yeah.
For you by us or something?
Yeah.
They got a mobile service and all that.
Yeah, we got everything. We got mobile service.
What you mean
we got watches.
Part of them?
Oh yeah. Again. I'm a part of them again. I started out with Fubu.
I remember. I'm just saying.
Yeah, now we back. Now we back again.
Shout Chris Childs.
Yeah. Shouts to Chrissy. We got it going. The blend. Every Thursday, we there. Me and Chris Childs. We got our show. It's popping. We moving around.
Anytime you talk about Fubu, he be in the comments, bro.
Yeah.
One of them niggas be in the comments when you write about Fubu.
Yeah.
When you hashtag it, they don't like that.
Got Fubu.
What's dude name? That's Keith.
That's Keith.
Perrin, right?
Yeah, Keith.
Shout out to them though, man. They acquired Koji as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, official. Salute to Fubu, man.
We just had the launch for the Caraco suits. Go get you a Fubu suit. Get geared up. Fubu watches. You feel what I'm saying? Fubu mobile. Fubu radio.
Yeah, what's your social media, Jus?
My social media at I am DJ Jus. It's everywhere, the same thing at I am DJ Jus. Follow me, hit me up, get in tune, get involved. We turning up. We on level 10. That's it. That's what I'm jacking. Level 10.
YouTube coming soon, right? We're gonna work on YouTube.
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna work on the YouTube too. YouTube coming soon too.
Gotta get that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still good at scratching, you feel? Would
Yeah.
you do a battle?
Yeah.
Would you ever do a battle? Say something. We know you going to talk. Would you ever do a battle, like a friendly battle?
Yeah.
Say if nigga Queensville, me being who I am, and Mel saying no. Man, why your business, man?
I'll do it.
Would you ever do a battle?
I'll do it.
Cause that mean nigga Mel, you had no faith in him? Fuck you talking about shake your head, boy. Yeah. So why you saying no? So you can talk. That shit don't mean nothing. All right. So why would you say no?
Flip wanna battle me.
What you mean? You know how many niggas? A lot of people.
You won't name a nigga dumb enough to do that.
Yeah, see, that's niggas like this just talk too much. Yeah, you are you talking facts based over him. He's nice. You saying that?
Name a DJ ain't been around.
Nobody talking about. What are you talking about?
You
mixing
about
it.
with Flip.
You mix. No, stop. I don't want to battle
He said
you.
he gonna set it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy enough.
Who would you want to?
Why not?
Because they already tried it.
I don't remember
I
that.
already seen the comment. Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna play that. They know that.
Why?
Come on, man.
Switch just did it though. Niggas do it.
Years without
Fact, but
getting
niggas,
dirty.
but niggas do it.
Swiss?
Niggas battle. Niggas battle.
What, Swiss?
We
Swiss beast the monster. That'd be hard.
We ain't gonna have nobody.
I'll be hard. I'd love to do that. That shit'll be hard.
I get somebody to bend your turntables, nigga. Fuck
That'll
you
be
doing?
hard.
Fact, don't worry. Now I'm gonna set it up now.
Set
I don't
it
fuck
up.
What Mel talking about?
Let
Set
me
it
know.
up.
Mel.
Let me know so I can be there.
Set it up.
You gonna battle too? He battling too.
I'm not battling. No.
You crazy?
You said you gonna get somebody to bend his
Set it up.
Ooh, he don't even.
Set it
I'm
up.
gonna get somebody to bend his turntables as well.
Set it up.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they family. Don't worry. Don't worry. You see,
I'm trying.
that fast talk don't work on a nigga like me. I am Mr. Fast Talker, nigga.
Flip, that's not a worry, bro. We not worried.
All right, so that's it. I'm gonna set it up and that's it.
I'm trying to
I
think.
got
of
you.
When I
Who
set it up,
who
don't
he
say
know.
nothing.
I got smoke.
Pointless.
It's not
Why
pointless.
Play them games with people's careers. We don't do that. We love everybody.
I don't love nobody.
So let's go.
I got
love
smoke.
nobody, but we love everybody.
Talk that talk.
I don't, but we.
I don't know.
Hold
I
on.
know nigga out here.
It was a point in time where he was on Instagram Live talking heavy.
Exactly.
He's
exactly.
He's not backing down.
I know that,
Bro, I'm with whatever.
Mel speaking from a perspective. I get what Mel's speaking from.
That's my man. No, that's my man.
Listen,
He gonna hold me down.
Facts.
People, bro. I'm telling you.
Are you saving people or are you saving Just?
Saving them. They don't want to smoke my side. I'm telling you.
Are you saving people or saving Just?
Get him
Say
right
it.
now. Get him right now.
We can't get it right.
We're gonna get on his laptop. Get a DJ right now.
That's fire. We can switch
pull
laptops.
up right
That's
there.
fire.
We
That's
did that
actually
already.
that's actually a good idea. I didn't
We're
know.
living off of that. The laptop shut down. Give me your laptop. We're gonna go in there. That's nothing.
Had nothing to do with scratching and battling.
What do you mean? We scratch every night he go to the club. That's what he does.
All right, so that's it. We're gonna see, man.
We're not gonna do it.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Do that.
We all gonna see.
Flip, we don't get into see. This is why we're in, Flip.
Yeah.
Let Flip talking that shit. Flip talking that shit.
Yeah. We
Trying to tell you.
we gonna set it up.
You're not
Man, we setting it up. I'm setting it up. So unless you forfeit for your man when it's time to set it
I'm
up,
gonna tell you right now, you forfeit. We'll be at a booking. Don't worry about it. We'll watch it live.
I'm setting up a big event, man. I'm not listening to this nigga.
Set it up.
I'm
That'd
setting
be
up a
hard.
big. Of course, you can tell him whatever. You can tell him that's your man. That's for you and him to deal with at the time. I'm setting it up. I'm setting up a big event. That's it. So that's it. I ain't getting no fly. I don't need flyers. I don't need flyers, nigga. It's word of mouth. Huh? And it's gonna be talented DJs. Ain't no. It's gonna be somebody reputable, nigga. Huh? We need to go back to the essence, nigga. I don't need to name them because that's hummer stunting. Don't worry. Just pay attention.
We just got
Everybody want it. I want it, nigga. Huh?
See it.
Fuck you talking about? Let's go sign out, man. Yo, get your social. What's your social media, bro?
Listen, they know me.
No, say your social media. Give it to me.
You know my social media.
I don't know. I would have said it. What is it, man?
YABOYM3LL. That's it. Tell him hit me up, your boy man.
Facts. You might shout out, man. We gonna set that shit up.
Signing out, man. Shout out to the bro DJ Just one time coming through, man. Shout out to famous. Let me get the name right, man.
Here we go.
Let me make sure I shout the right name. I don't want to mess my name up on a joint. Hold on, man. Get the cash app situated over here. Pardon me, y'all. Pardon me. Shout out to famous baby. Shout out to 93 till forever. You know what I'm saying? Let me show them what's up. You want to go back to the essence? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Get the Juice logo in the background.
That shit
Set the
hard.
battle up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we did the video joint. That was like the Juice joint.
Just is also in the video. For those, if you want to see the video, you want to see. We had a little fake battle in the video. Nothing crazy, but a little.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/DJ G Money. You can see the baggy video. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Kai Baby, OnStar, SNS. Justice in the video. You know what I'm saying? We had a little scratch, a little playful battle. Nothing crazy.
See, Flip, you missed the battle. We already did it. So I'm trying to tell you, it happened already. You didn't watch the video.
Yo, this Queen's Flip. URLTV.tv. I'm setting shit up like I know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't talking about no. You gonna be battling too. We ain't talking about no. That's the problem. We go back to the essence of things, man. To make things fun. You know, we got these. And I was just on live with Swiss last night. We was doing a roasting contest. Shout out to Swiss Beats, but you know, I got an idea. I know how to put niggas in position like they know how to put themselves in position. And anything I do regarding my niggas is gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no up and coming. It's gonna be some ill shit. You know what I mean? Because we got to kick the door down. You know what I mean? We got a lot of older DJs. You know that's when I talk shit to them, that's willing to put me to the test. Kid Capri. I could go into a little bit more detail, but I don't need to because I'm Queens Flip. I'm from Queens for a reason. And shout out to my man Mel. You know, Mel can talk all that shit he want to. I fuck with him. You know what I mean? He's doing what he's supposed to do. You know? And on that note, lock your doors, close your windows, close your blinds, open your blinds. And if you see a nigga like Just on your lawn, don't be afraid to use a... Nah, hold up. Don't let him in because he'll try to fuck your bitch. I'm from Queens.